Hi Gemini, this is your horoscope for February 2018. Thanks for joining me. The majority of the energy is in your 8th house and 9th house this month. So the 8th house has to do with institutions, other people, and the veil between this world and the next world. And the 9th house is about education, travel, expansion, progress, and broadening your horizons. So those are the two areas where you're going to be most focused and where you can make the most progress and advancement. So if you're working for other people, your work is going to be recognized, especially if your work has to do with something like helping others or being charitable or teaching, learning, anything to do with science, education, travel, anything like that is going to really do well in February for you here. But also with these two houses being highlighted, it gives you the potential to really progress in your work, to learn something new, to go on trips, to go on professional development courses or workshops. But whichever way you look at it, your perspective is going to grow and expand and your horizons are going to broaden, and there's really the opportunity to absorb a lot of information and also to teach other people and to be of service to other people. So you can really be a force for good here in February. Now also in February we don't have a full moon. We had this amazing blue moon, super moon in on the 31st of January, and I've made a separate video on that. Have a look at that if you're interested. But that means we don't have a full moon in Feb, which means the month is much darker than it usually would be. And I don't mean dark in the sense of it's gloomy and depressing. I mean that a full moon is really intense. The moon is totally illuminated and it showers us with its energy. And that doesn't happen this month. So it's less intense. You have the ability to go inward and really to ask yourself, what's important to me, what energizes me, and where does the power come from inside of me, rather what do I react to? You know, sometimes we often are very reactive to the external circumstances in our lives and we don't plan what we want and we don't give the energy to things that we care about. And what really becomes clear also with all this energy in your 9th house of growth and travel and education in Aquarius, the sign of the thinker and the humanitarian, is that you really realize what's important to you and how you can make a positive difference to the world. From the 7th of February until the 26th of February, we've got Mars, the archetypal male principle, in Sagittarius in your 7th house of relationships, pushing you to improve your relationships and to get creative about your relationships. And it forms a square with Neptune, the dream planet and the planet of intuition, in your 10th house of career. So this is interesting because it's what are my dreams when it comes to my working life? And what are my dreams when it comes to helping other people? And how can I use my existing friendships to make that happen? And how can I make new friends? And how can I make new connections with colleagues or people who are experts in their industry to really realize my career hopes and dreams? So that's the majority of the month. So listen to your feelings and this desire to be of service. Connect that with what you have in mind for yourself, because you, out of all of the signs, Gemini, yes, you can be of service to other people and you can really learn and grow, but it's through this growth that you can also be of service to yourself and make your own ambitions a reality by connecting with other people and getting others to support you. On the 11th of February, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and creativity, joins Neptune and Chiron in Pisces in your 10th house of career. So you have the opportunity to really fall in love with your work, to do something and apply yourself to something you really care about, and to heal some of these past disappointments that you may have had in your career. So if you were passed up for a promotion, or if you settled for a job that you didn't really like but that paid the bills, you now have the opportunity and the presence of mind to make changes in that area of your life and to really apply yourself to something that you do care about. Now, the big event in February is on the 15th, which is the new moon, when the sun and the moon sit together and the moon is totally black. It's not just a new moon, it's a partial solar eclipse. So it covers the sun for a certain part. It's not a total solar eclipse, so it doesn't block it out completely, just partially, which means there's more darkness, there's more kind of energy, what's the word? Allocated to looking inwards and asking yourself the important questions in terms of what do I care about? And that's on the south node, so it's about releasing things. And it's releasing Aquarian energy. It's at 22 degrees, so it's letting go of anything that's selfish and that's self-serving, and that's thinking about my hopes and dreams in connection with being a force for good and helping other people and marrying the two. And that's wonderful, because being of service to other people and adding value to the world is always, always, always going to add value back to you. So it's not about I want to be number one on the leaderboard and I'm going to step on everyone else to get there. It's about I have a dream about something that's going to help me and that's going to help other people, and I can now realize that and I can make it a reality. And any thoughts like I'm not good enough, I'm not skilled enough, or I'm too selfish, or I'm too self-serving, you're able to let those go and you'll be able to devote yourself to something like that. On the 18th of February, you've got Mercury moving into Pisces in your 10th house. So this sees you through until the end of the month, and everything is in Pisces in your 10th. So it's how can I serve through my work? And you're going to communicate on a very kind of selfless basis. So make sure that you're using that energy to help others through your career and through your professional expertise. But be clear that it's not okay for you to be taken advantage of or to accept lesser pay or to be walked all over. It's not that. It's not about, just saying, do whatever, I will just accept what you give me. It's about I'm powerful and strong and I'm using my voice to help people, but I'm not going to accept disrespect, or I'm not going to accept being marginalized, anything like that. So you're really a force for good here in February. That's what I get for you for this month. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.